So I may decide to upload the previous video or may not. So I'll just go over that again in case I don't. So the first mortise and tenon joint, I've just loosened it for now. Eventually came out very good, but it took way longer than normally should, due to the very obvious reason, but very important reason, that my tools were not sharp. So I'll work on the other side, or in fact I have started working on the other side. The tenon part was all fine because my saws are sharp. So I have already done the tenon. I'm yet to shape it. So the mortise hole, I'm going to chop that one right now. So and I'm trying a different camera angle. Very limited scope. It used to be a good angle when I kept the camera on the front, but whenever I used to chop or something, there used to be a lot of shaking, so I dropped that idea. So now I have kept it on the side table, but the tripod stand that I have is it can only, that's the lowest it can go, so I cannot bring it closer, though I can probably make it. So my chisel wasn't very sharp. Chisels that are not sharp. So those are the ends. Now I'll do. This is getting quite tight there, so let me pare down the side walls. Because this I have to do in any case, so better to do it early so that it relieves the pressure from the chisels. I mean, I have to do from the other side also. quarter of an inch on an average, or slightly more than that remaining. I'm trying to clean up the corners, but that is why we round off the ends of the tenon also. So starting to go in a little bit, still more material to take. Good, it's starting to go in. I want it to be a friction fit, not a tight fit. Seems to be going in pretty well. Small shaving. Nice fit. Actually, yeah, it's good. Let me put a mark here that this side I have done, because if I have to, then I have to take a small shaving on the other side. Clean up the shoulders a little bit. I still have to clean the other side, but let me use this to and here I need the length of or the width of my tenon as 2.25, if I remember. Yeah. I know this may not be visible, but I will just show it. So I cleaned the shoulder because I can register my ruler against that surface. So it's 90 degrees. More chances are that it will be 90 degrees. And then I marked this side first. Let me show. So from this corner, I marked the 90-degree line here. And then instead of going to this corner, because I decided that my width of my tenon is 2.25. So I took 2.25 from here and joined that here at 90 degrees. Now, if everything is accurate, this should be 2.25 throughout. And it is, so it's good. But we can always micro adjust that, the tenon, I mean. I was drifting a bit on the wrong way. This one I will go away from the, it's at an awkward angle, so I will go away from the I'll come back with the chisel, I mean. Left a little bit too much, so going with the hammer. But now I can again go back with. Looks good. Last time I used the rasp to take out the corners. This time I will just use the chisel. So this thing really helps slide the tenon in, seat the tenon in, and normally, like with hand chopping of mortises, there are like debris at the corner. So this will make sure that's not impacting our joint, holding up our joint, and really doesn't impact the strength. Something is holding from the beginning itself. What is that? This side. Seemed like something was holding off side to side. This side maybe. I know adjusting the tenon is easier, but if it is obviously something this side is definitely tight. I hope that helps. This will go in, but I'll see where is it like holding, like shiny surface. I will take out a little bit, relieve the pressure. Can't see if this is truly the culprit, but nice. So this is a good fit. I'm happy with that. So this is B. So important to note this so that I don't get confused. Now I'll do the same on the other piece. Probably I don't have to show that. I'll not tap this in. So this is one leg. We have to do some further shaping. Same thing on the other side. But before I continue, I mean, I have to work on this one. I won't record that because it's exactly the same. So I wanted to show one more thing. So this is going to be where this is the bottom, like it's upside down right now. The leg should be crisscross there. So let me bring straight edge. Now, ideally I should have planed this and then done the layout, but I think this will be fine too. So corner to corner. So that's corner to corner, and then eventually when I have to screw this in, it's going to be I have to equidistant it at that time from this corner and that corner so that it's centered. But the thickness of this, I don't know what I intended it for to be 1/1/8, but I think I may be a little bit more than that. This is actually close to 1/316. So each side is 19/32. I don't know whether I need to really join these lines right now or not, but it doesn't hurt. Just use the reality there. So it should be, if my calculation was right, this should be 19/32. This is actually 20/32. I mean, I'll take that. So I really don't need this drawing. So the center one is just fine. So yeah, let me work on those two, and then then I have to work on shaping the legs, and then I'll lay out those legs here and drill some screw holes. I may just wish to have those screws visible on the other side, or may I decide to use plug those holes really. All right.